Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and all the news in details. On the fire, Malami releases millions of naira to social media influencers to trend achievement. Malami went further by having social media gladiators propagate his gospel, crediting him for reforming the judicial system in the country and promoting accountability in government. In a desperate attempt to launder his image and apparently save his job as Nigeria's chief law officer, Abubakar Malami, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, have released millions of naira to social media influencers to sing his praises and rub what they termed his achievements on the faces and noses of Nigerians. A day after writing a letter to President Muhammadu Buhari to distance himself from allegations of corruption and also listing many of his assets and businesses he claimed to have acquired before taking up his current appointment in government, Malami went further by having social media gladiators propagate his gospel, crediting him for reforming the judicial systems in the country and promoting accountability in government. On Twitter, where the harsh achievement of Malami was a major trend on Tuesday, paid influencers of different backgrounds were observed sharing various items with the photos and purported achievements of the AGF while in office since 2015, justifying the funds received for the hatchet job. Many of the influencers on Twitter described Malami as the best Attorney General and Minister of Justice in Nigeria's history. The users of the popular social networking platform with the handle at Jide Dabos said, "Fast forward to the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation. Abubakar Malami contributions towards human rights, policies, initiations, and Nigerian was tremendously impactful and surfaced transparency in the administration of justice, harsh achievement of Malami." A female Twitter user, Mide Woman, technologist with the handle #Aramide, while also sharing a post, said, "The chief law officers of the country has been a great reformer of judicial system, particularly in this trying time of COVID-19 that all states are trying to protect the sanctity of human lives." Malami's interventions with the Kekfuku of Omoyele Sowore and Sambo Dasuki's case is one that lent further credence to the fact that in promoting human rights and a strong rule of law culture is a second to none. Harsh achievement of Malami. Butterfly Fiery Bemi Butterfly with the handles at Reddish Wing said, concerned about the human rights and state of image across centers of the country, Malami envisioned the dire need for general review and decongestions of prison. Harsh achievement of Malami. And other users with the handle at Big John said, "I think Malami's commitment to speedy trials and administrations of justice in clover with his assertions to ensure a Nigeria where justice is discharged timesuously is obvious." Harsh achievement of Malami. Uncle Precious with the handle at Samuel Fresh posited that Nigerian Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami's son, as the chief law officers of the country, has been a great reformer of judicial system. Harsh achievement of Malami. Wait Code faced with handle at D2GD stated that Malami understood the need to re-strategize the model as a legal haze in which the respected cases of Boko Haram terrorists and other accused persons' cases were handled under proven guilty. Harsh achievement of Malami. The image laundry appears to be beyond the social media space, as some prominent citizens, especially in the northern part of the country, have also been promoting Malami in different ways. For instance, Alhaji Yakubu Ahmed BK, a veteran journalist and social critic, while speaking with an online news media, said the Ministry of Justice under him, Malami, inaugurated a law review team which facilitated the review of existing laws on anti-corruption and transparency and accountability in governance. It was as a result of the view that new bills that address the limitations in existing anti-corruption law were proposed. Kebbi needs a man like him to change the narratives and concepts of leadership and bring about the much-needed development In an opinion piece on Tuesday, public affairs commentators Rabiu Musa described Malami as a champion of Nigerian justice system. He said since his assumption of office on November 11, 2015, and his subsequent reappointment as the AGF in President Muhammadu Buhari's second term, Malami has not wavered in his commitment to the promotions and protections of human rights, thereby strengthening the nationhood and livelihood of the citizens, but condemning the celebrations of the so-called achievement of the AGF by social media promoters. Some Twitter's user posted that indeed human rights abuses and disobedience of court orders had been the norm under Malami's watch as chief law officers of Nigeria. Leading the lines in that regard, human rights lawyer Tope Akinyode said, "On the 22nd July 2020, I obtained a court order mandating the HQ Nigerian Army and AGF at Malami's San to grant Lance Corporal Martins access to his lawyer and family. Till date, the AGF, a senior advocate of Nigeria, and HQ Nigerian Army are yet to obey the court order." Ash achievement of Malami. A young activist, Ifemosu Michael Adewale, while reacting to the issue, said, "Honorable Minister of Justice at Malami Misan was part and parcel of the cabals that maliciously began a legal process to deny at I mandate and at Yele Sowore fundamental right. He believes in impunity. He doesn't believe in the rules of law. Ash revolutions now." A Twitter user, Towolawi Jamiu, with the handles at Jamo, while adding his voice to the matter, said, "The at Muhammadu Buhari's regime ordered the most lawless and corrupt AGF at Malami San in the history of Nigeria holds the record for disobeying court orders in history, over 40 orders as at November 2019 of a democratic Nigeria were a remarkable achievement. The media campaign for Malami is in response to a series of detailed investigative reports published by Sahara reporters in recent times, exposing his corruption-fueled lifestyles in a combination of text, photos, videos. Sahara reporters reviewed how the AGF had since assuming office in 2015, buying and constructing several properties across different parts of the country, running into several billions of naira. The properties include luxurious mansions, hotels, a school, a multi-billion naira entertainment and event centers in Kebbi State, on top of expensive automobiles, including for his sons, who are known with no previous work or business history. Unable to successfully orchestrate the arrest of Sahara reporters publishers, Omoyele Sowore over the expository reports through the police, the image laundry through social and conventional media influencers, appears to be the latest in the arsenals of the AGF, who has come under the fire from several civil society organizations for frustrating several high-profile corruption cases in the country. Wow, so viewers, you've heard it all. This is I will not believe this, because it might be as if Malami actually sponsors some set of people to support him in this, to support him over the corruption cases that was laid against him. All these our leaders can do and undo, and that's just the fact about it. They can do and undo. They are desperate. Malami cannot come out and vows that he doesn't embezzle money. He can't say that. All the mansions, all the properties that he had, can we say that it was through his normal sweat that he invested, that he got those things, those achievements? So all these our leaders, they're nothing to write home about. They are full of corruptions. So viewers, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comment to the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you for watching our video. We really appreciate you. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Stay safe at this crucial time. Bye.